Hi, guys. If you're anything like me, you're well aware that Platoon is one of the most exceptional war movie of all time. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the world of Platoon like never before. We'll have the entire cast of then and now, and I will be revealing all the juicy details about the original names of the characters and how the actors have changed since then. Okay, let's see it together. Charlie Sheen was born on September 3rd, 1965 in New York City. He played the character Chris Taylor in the movie when he was 21 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 57.
Girl? You got a mother and father, don't you? There must be somebody.
This will melt off and your children will weep over your exploded body. You're dealing with a Vatican assassin. Sorry. What does that mean, you're wondering? Whatever, it's just a joke. People take everything so literally.
Tom Berenger was born as Thomas Michael Moore in Chicago on May 31st, 1949, to a Catholic family of Irish ancestry with his great-grandfather and grandmother settling in Chicago. He played the character Staff Sergeant Barnes in the movie when he was 37 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 73.
The way it ought to be. That's the way it is.
Where'd you shoot Platoon?
Philippines.
What a movie.
Oh, Charlie Sheen, he and I were standing there waiting for a lighting setup, and he was looking at the Filipino crew, and he goes...
Keith David was born June 4th, 1956, in Harlem, New York City, and raised in Corona, Queens. He played the character King in the movie when he was 30 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 66.
Sniff the pines, sniff that cross-mounted pussy down by the river. Woo! Hot damn, boy. Hey, Taylor, how long you got left?
It's my dedication. I mean, there's a lot of shoulders that I stand on.
Right.
Certainly, as a performer, as a...
Forrest Whitaker was born on July 15th, 1961 in Longview, Texas. He played the character Big Harold in the movie when he was 25 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 61. Francesco...
I don't know, brothers. But I'm hurting real bad inside.
At first, when I was talking about Saint-Anthony, I wasn't sure if it was the right place for us to be. We went in and got a chance to go through some of the communities. And I walked around.
Francesco Quinn was born on March 22, 1963, in Rome, Italy. He played the character Ra Vermucci in the movie when he was 23 years old in 1986. Sadly, Quinn died on August 5, 2011, in Malibu, California, after experiencing what was believed to be a heart attack while running up a street with his children near his home. He was 48 years old.
You're tying it off with Barnes up here, King down there.
Yeah. Begging your pardon, sir. My two holes are far enough apart you can run a regiment through them and never see it.
Kevin Dillon was born on August 19, 1965 in New Rochelle, New York, and was raised in Mamaroneck, New York. He played the character Bunny in the movie when he was 21 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 57.
Ain't you?
John...
He's crying your little hearts out about Sandy and Sal and Manny.
Kind of about funny, huh?
Let's go.
At the Entourage Mansion.
I've been there. That's a cool house, by the way, wherever that is.
Houses.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, I'm always moving every episode, and then now
That looks like the same.
John C. McGinley was born on August 3, 1959, in New York City. He played the character Sergeant O'Neill in the movie when he was 27 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 63. The age of...
Hill. How you doing? I'm just fine, sir.
Well, that's good, because you got second platoon.
Yes, sir.
My wife, who makes the gravy from scratch, doesn't like me to microwave it because it destroys the integrity of the gravy.
Right.
But I don't care.
Right.
Mark Moses was born on February 24, 1958 in New York City and grew up in Evanston, Illinois. He played the character Lieutenant Wolf in the movie when he was 28 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 65.
You waste a lot of people up there with your fucked up fire mission. You know that? You know that? Ah, shit.
production, and I'm thrilled to be here, and thrilled to be doing the last ship for TNT. So
that's fantastic.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And how's that going?
It's going great. I mean, Eric Dane's great. He's going to be a presenter tonight. I'm not sure how many.
Corey Glover was born on November 6, 1964, in Brooklyn, New York City. He played the character Francis in the movie when he was 22 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 58.
Hey, you? Hey, Francis. Hey, man, how you doing? Okay. How you doing? Fine, man. Just fine. Hey, dig it. We two-timers, man.
Johnny Depp was born on June 9, 1963, in Owensboro, Kentucky. He played the character Gator Lerner in the movie when he was 23 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 59.
He was hitting a bombing range. The thing for sure.
I think over the millennia that someone made me start doing this.
Richard Edson was born on January 1, 1954, in New Rochelle, New York, to a Jewish family. He played the character Sal in the movie when he was 32 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 69.
Just here.
Tony.
Man, this is spooky, Santa. Let's get out of here.
That's a good idea.
Tony Todd was born on December 4, 1954, in Washington, D.C., and grew up in Hartford, Connecticut. He played the character Warren in the movie when he was 32 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 68.
Dale. Now, he's taken us this far, right? He'll take us the rest of the way.
I don't know, home. I mean, a Christian don't go around a village cutting off heads and shit.
Home base, man. This is always a pleasure coming back home.
It's got to be good coming to the East Coast.
I love coming, even though the flight is always sketchy, but like every time I land, this is where I grew up.
Dale Dye was born on October 8, 1944, in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. He played the character Captain Harris in the movie when he was 42 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 78. Willem Dafoe.
Be advised, we got zips in the wire down here.
Sold to send me there because I was desperate to do it. I mean, I grew up, sitting around the bar rooms with my dad listening to the...
Willem Dafoe was born on July 22, 1955, in Appleton, Wisconsin. He played the character Sergeant Elias in the movie when he was 31 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 67.
You got the fresh meat, buddy.
They don't know shit, Barnes, and chances are we're gonna run into something. Think about it.
That's just great, Bob. And what do you want me to do? Send one of my guys?
It's kind of a drag. When I was younger, when you grew hair for a role, it was something special. Now it's in vogue, and it's almost...
Before we wrap up this journey through the world of the Platoon movie, I want to hear from you. Who is your favorite character from the movie? What's this thing that they have that it's so appealing to you? Share your thoughts and feelings in the comments section below. And don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you're always the first to know when new content is released. Your support and engagement mean the world to me. Thank you for joining me on this journey down memory lane.